evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity boys volleyball between the Winchester Sachems and your Lawrence High School Lancers. Winchester comes into the game with a record of 16-4. They have won 10 out of their last 11 games. Meanwhile, Lawrence comes in with a record of 3-13, their last win back in early May against Methuen. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us here this evening on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. It's senior night. It's the final game of the regular season, so thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with set number 1. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here this evening on LPS Media. It is senior night here in Lawrence for the varsity boys volleyball team. Today, the Lancers finish off their regular season. They will take on Winchester High School, the Sachems in town here for this matchup. It is Tuesday, May the 24th. Winchester on the right-hand side of your screen in the black uniforms with the red trim. Meanwhile, your Lancers in the home blue with the white trim. Tough task for the Lancers here this evening on senior night. Winchester 16-4 this year. Coming off a loss. Before that loss, they've won 10 in a row. Lancers, meanwhile, 3-13. They did pick up a win on May 6th against Billerica. That was their last win. And Winchester goes up 2-0 here in the first set against Lawrence. This is the senior Quincy Moore serving for the visiting Sachems. Bermudez with the set to Santana over on the far side. Winchester can't get it back over. 4 touches on the right-hand side of your screen. That means the Lancers get a side out, and Junior Firpo, number 3, the outside hitter, will serve. Lancers down 1 here early. Here's the set right up the middle, and a nice spike by Sam Walsh-Cook, the senior middle hitter, makes it 3-1, and Winchester gets the quick side out. Here's the senior captain, Jasper Schultz. Schultz with the serve, Firpo the dig, Bermudez for Santana. And here's the set to the far side for Winchester. Perez pushes it over, but a double hit on the Lancer side results in a violation, and Winchester is up 4-1 here in the first. The serve from Schultz goes out of bounds. The Lancers get a side out. And Lawrence High down by 2 here in the first set. And this is Jordy Fernandez serving with the right hand. The set to the near side. Good defense here by Lawrence to send it back over. The set to the far side this time, blocked in front. Watt over there on the far side, the outside hitter. Kill on the near side though for Brian Kavanaugh, number 13, the senior for Winchester. It's 5-2 here in the first. Here's another senior captain, Mahoney, with the serve for Winchester. Bermudez, the set. Set right up the middle, deflected back, and Thomas Kelly gets the point for the Sachems, who lead 6-2 now. Serve is up from Mahoney. The Lancers can't return it though. And correction, that's Sam Walsh-Cook on the serve for Winchester, number 19. Santana can't get the spike over, blocked in front, and it's 8-2, Winchester on top. And Walsh-Cook gets ready to serve it up again. Leaps and sends it into the net, so the Lawrence High Lancers get a side out here. Down by just 5 here in the first set. Trying to pull off the upset here at home against the Sachems. Here's the serve from Santana, high arching serve. Here's the set right up the middle. Nice dig there by Santana. Bermudez sends it back over for Lawrence. Here's the set from Moore to the near side. That's a fantastic spike by Brian Kavanaugh. The senior captain makes it 9-3. Couple subs into the game for Winchester. Jonah Barry, the senior number 2, is in. As is number 8, the sophomore Adam Lubomirski. And Lubomirski serves. Here's the set from Bermudez to the far side. Gutierrez with the spike. Defended by Winchester. Near side spike by Kavanaugh. Gets the point for the Sachems. It's 10-3. And Winchester has opened up a 7-point lead here in the first set on the road. Winchester with one more game remaining in their regular season. That's going to be against Arlington. Meanwhile, the Lancers playing in their final game of the season here. Spike goes out of bounds. And the Lancers call timeout here in set number 1 with the score Sachems 11, Lancers 3. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media. Remember, we are your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that we broadcast on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, and of course on YouTube. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day. We cover events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. Some of our regular programming includes LHS sports, theatrical productions, and school news from all around the district. Check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel, and you can watch LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Just get the app or open up your favorite browser, and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 10 years. Just check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Back to the action here in set number 1, 11-3. Winchester leading. Lubomirski with another serve. Bermudez pushes it to the back. Here's the set to the far side. And it's going to be a violation against Winchester, so Lawrence High picks up the side out. Here's Gutierrez with the serve. Here's the set to the near side for Barry. Tipped over. And it's a carry on Winchester. Barry is called for the violation. It's 11-5. Lancers trying to climb back into it here. They're down by 6. Gutierrez sends the serve over. To the near side, it's Barry again. Bermudez right up the middle for Guerrero. Guerrero gets the point for Lawrence High. (11-6) the score now. Here's the serve from Gutierrez. Sends the serve out of bounds over here on the near side. Winchester gets the side out, and it's 12-6 in favor of the Sachems. The serve comes over from Kavanaugh. Perez pushes this one. And to the near side now. The spike goes out of bounds as Jasper Schultz sends it to the near side. And couldn't get that one to stick in bounds, and the Lancers have Bermudez serving here with the score 12-7. Bermudez with the first touch. Now Perez looking to the near side. Sent over. Spike is good on the far side from Barry. Makes it 13-7. And now it's Mahoney, the senior libero, who will serve for Winchester. His right-handed serve is up and over. Firpo, the first touch. Here's Bermudez. Right up the middle. Nice spike. Lawrence High gets a quick side out. Here's Perez. Perez can't get the serve over. 14-8 now. 6-point lead. Jamie Watt back into the game, and so is Quincy Moore for Winchester, and it's going to be Moore, the senior, who will serve. Serve is over, but it's a formation violation. Before the serve, Winchester with an illegal formation, illegal movement before the serve. So it's 14-9 now. Lancers down by 5. Here's Firpo. Sends it to the back. Out of bounds, though. 15-9 now. Jasper Schultz, the senior captain, gets ready to serve. Sends it over. Perez, the first touch. Gutierrez sends it over. That's going to be a violation. And it was Santana touching the net up front. His momentum carrying him towards that net makes it 16-9. Sachem's lead. Bermudez the set to Santana. Gets the deflection. Goes out of bounds, and the Lancers get a point. Emphatic point. Winchester leading by 6. Here's Fernandez with the serve for Lawrence up the middle. Firpo with a good answer. Tipped over. Some great offense there by number 19, Sam Walsh-Cook, the middle hitter. 17-10 now. The serve from Walsh-Cook gets over. Bermudez to Santana, who tips it over. Spike is blocked, but it goes out of bounds, and another point for the Sachems. Lancer defense was ready, but it was deflected out of bounds here on the near side, making the score 18-10. And again, it's Walsh-Cook with the serve. Bermudez to Gutierrez, just out of bounds. Gutierrez with some velocity behind that spike, but couldn't get it to stay in. A little too much power as Walsh-Cook gets ready to serve it up again. 9-point lead for Winchester. Diving dig there by Gutierrez. Good effort to keep the play alive. Nice spike there on the far side from Jamie Watt. Number 1, the sophomore. Makes it 20-10. Walsh-Cook serving. Gutierrez the first touch. Here's Bermudez looking for Gutierrez. Double hit called against Lawrence, so the violation makes it 20-11. Walsh-Cook this time sends it well out of bounds. Lancers get a side out here, down by 8. Trying to come back here in the first set. Let's see if Santana can help the Lancers get a little momentum here. Santana sends it over. Comes up a little short, though. And Winchester gets the serve back. Up by 10 here, 22-12. Back into the game, Adam Lubomirski, the sophomore, number 8. He'll serve. Firpo to Bermudez. Now Gutierrez with the spike. Goes out of bounds, though. Good awareness there by Schultz to let that one go. 23-12. And here's Lubomirski. The serve is over. Fernandez to Bermudez. Now Gutierrez with a good setup, and he gets the point. Great spike there on the far side by number 1, Aiden Gutierrez, and he's going to serve. 10-point lead for the Sachems. See if the Lancers can cut into this one a little bit. Here's the set to Barry. Perez to Bermudez. And here's Firpo trying to tip it over. It's point for the Lancers as it's deflected out by Winchester. 23-14 now. Lancers cut the lead down to single digits. Gutierrez with the serve. Here's the set to Barry. Blocked in front. Great defense there by Bermudez and Guerrero up front, ready for that. Gutierrez with the serve. Here's Barry near side. Guerrero with a great defense. 23-16 now. Gutierrez again. Here's the set to the far side. Great dig there by Gutierrez to keep the play alive. Fantastic dig. Again, this time it's more inbounds. Sorry, that was Kavanaugh, number 13, over on the far side. As Kavanaugh gets the point, it's set point now. (24-16), Winchester trying to clinch this first set. Here's Bermudez. Guerrero, nice dive to the near side. Bermudez with the set, looking for Firpo. Out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first set. 25-16, Winchester takes it. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us here for the regular season finale, senior night here in Lawrence. We're going to take a short break right here on LPS Media, and we'll be right back with set number 2.
The action is right in front of you. Please put your phone down and join in.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thanks as always for joining us here on LPS Media. It's the regular season finale here for Varsity Boys Volleyball. It is senior night here in Lawrence, Tuesday, May the 24th, 2022. We want to thank our producer, Mr. Luis Lopez, for making tonight's broadcast possible. My name is Jay Oza, here with you on LPS Media. The Sachems won the first set. They're a tough team, very difficult to beat this year. They're 16-4 on the year. They've got their sights set on the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Lancers, 3-13. Looking to get an upset win here in the regular season finale, trying to send the seniors home happy here. It's 2-0 Winchester on top here in the second set. First set ended with the score 25-15. Now 3-0 here. Winchester leading. Here's the serve from Quincy Moore, violation for a double hit against the Lancers. Four to nothing as Moore gets ready to serve again. Right-handed serve. Line drive is over. Gutierrez to Bermudez with the set for Santana. Great offense by Santana. Julio getting it done offensively, and now it's going to be Firpo to serve here for the first time in the second set. Here's the set to the near side. Bermudez with a miss hit as Moore sends it from the near side to the far side, a cross-court spike. And here's the serve from Schultz. Gutierrez. Santana, and that's going to be a violation for a double hit against Julio Santana. Here's the serve. Schultz, diving attempt. Great job by the Lancers to keep the play alive. Perez with the dive. Tipped over, and it falls in front of Bermudez. Nice tip there by Sam Walsh-Cook. And the Lancers call timeout here with the score 7-1 in set number 2. Folks, we will take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools Flickr account. We have photos from sporting events, graduations, theater events, concerts, and so much more. The LPS Flickr account has 1.6 million views. So if you haven't checked out our amazing photography, now is the time. Get the Flickr app or go straight to flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. Once again, that's flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. Back to the action here, 7-1 in set number 2. Winchester leading 1-0 overall. Here's the serve from Schultz. Nice block by Gutierrez. Jamie Watt went up and spiked it, and the block by Gutierrez was absolutely perfect. The timing on that was fantastic. The Lancers get a side out here, down by 5 in the second. And Fernandez with the serve. Here's the set to the far side. That spike is out of bounds. The Lancers get a point here. 7-3, lead down to 4. Fernandez with the serve. Right up the middle. Fernandez sends it to the back, inbounds. Great job by Jordy Fernandez. Makes it 7-4, and he's going to serve it up again. Fernandez serves it. Here's the set to the far side. Bermudez to the near side. Gutierrez gets it to go. And the Lancers are within 2. 7-5, Winchester leading. Fernandez with the serve. To the near side, the spike goes out of bounds. But a violation, no, it was tipped by Lawrence. It was tipped, deflected at the net. And so Winchester gets the side out. It's 8-5, 3-point lead for the Sachems. Bermudez couldn't get under it. 9-5 now. Walsh-Cook will serve again. Gutierrez to Bermudez, looking for Santana. Mistimes the jump. 10-5 now. Walsh-Cook will continue his service. Perez to Bermudez, looking for Gutierrez, but it's a double hit. No, it's a carry called on Bermudez. 11-5 after the violation against Lawrence. That's an ace for Sam Walsh-Cook. Looked like it was going out, but it stuck right in the near side corner. 12-5 here. Walsh-Cook with another right-handed serve. Firpo to Bermudez, right up the middle that time. Julio Santana gets the spike. Great offense by Julio. 12-6 now, and he's going to serve. Santana comes up short on the serve. 13-6, Winchester on top here in the second. Adam Lubomirski, the sophomore, back into the game, serving for Winchester. Good offense there by Guerrero. Deflected out of bounds over on the far side by Winchester. The Lancers get a side out to make it 13-7, and Gutierrez will serve. Lubomirski with the set to the far side for Barry. And that one goes out of bounds. Winchester point, 14-7, with Brian Kavanaugh, the senior captain, taking his turn to serve. Kavanaugh with a great serve, and Gutierrez deflects it back. 15-7 now, as Kavanaugh gets ready to serve again. Firpo the first touch. Here's Bermudez. And looking for Guerrero, but nobody home. 16-7 now. Winchester extends the lead up to 9. Firpo to Bermudez, and that's going to be a violation for a carry on Bermudez. (17-7). Gutierrez deflects it over on the far side of the court. It goes out of bounds, and the Lancers want to call timeout to talk things over with the score. Winchester 18 and the Lancers 7. Folks, we'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Get the app or open up your favorite browser and you can watch our videos. We have over 1,000 videos from the last 10 years. Currently featured, the groundbreaking ceremony for the new Oliver School. The new Oliver School is set to open in 2025. Also, highlights from the Lancer JROTC Military Ball. And in sports action, if you're watching this video, you will surely be interested in checking out the Lancers' big win over Methuen in varsity boys volleyball earlier this season, as well as the Lancers' recent matchup against the Chelmsford Lions. Remember, you can check out all those videos and so much more, previous sports games, concerts, and theatrical performances on the LPS Media YouTube channel. Another point for Chelmsford after the timeout. (19-7). Here's Bermudez with the set for Firpo. The spike deflected up, still in play. Schultz with the push to the back, and Schultz sends it out of bounds. (19-8) is the score. Bermudez with the serve for Lawrence. Schultz on the far side. Gutierrez with the dig. Over to the near side. Firpo has it blocked. Great defense up front. Nice block by Winchester. Here's Mahoney, the libero, senior captain. Serves it up and over. Firpo to Bermudez. Right up the middle. And here's the set to Barry. To the far side now, Schultz. Perez to Bermudez. Over on the far side, Lawrence gets it over. This is a good rally here so far. Schultz, Gutierrez to Bermudez. And now Firpo gets it over. Tipped over. Bermudez keeps it alive. Firpo, what a great effort as Bermudez is able to push it over. Diving dig by Winchester. This is the best rally of the game so far. Guerrero to Bermudez. Hard fought point here. And it's a violation for a double hit against Winchester. Great effort by both teams on that point. Lancers trying to get some momentum off of that one now. Down by 11 here in the second set. Referee over here on the near side having a discussion with David Bermudez, one of the captains for Lawrence. As Perez gets ready to serve, sends it out of bounds. 21-9 as Winchester 4 points away from a set 2 victory here, trying to go up 2-0. Here's Jonah Barry with the serve. Winchester leading by 11. The spike from Santana goes out of bounds over the back line. 22-9. And here's Barry with another serve. Gutierrez for Bermudez up the middle. To the far side now. Great dig there by Perez. A violation for a double hit over on the far side against Lawrence High. 23-9. Here's the serve. Bermudez to the near side. And Winchester trying to send it back over. Schultz does it. Gutierrez to Bermudez. Santana with a great spike, but a great dig by Winchester. And Winchester can't send it back over. Santana getting the job done offensively here today. 23-10 after a thunderous spike by Julio Santana. Lancers still have some ground to cover though. Violation here. Movement before the serve, and that violation goes against Lawrence. It's 24-10, and that makes it set point for the Sachems. Here's Jet Nugent into the game for the first time. He's going to serve for Winchester. Set point for the Sachems. Nice dig. Over to the far side, there's Key. Tipped over, blocked. Bermudez tried to save it, but Winchester gets the point. 25-10, the final score of set number 2. Folks, we're going to take a short break. We want to thank you for watching LPS Media, and we'll be right back with set number 3. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks again for joining us here this evening on LPS Media. Senior night here in Lawrence for the Varsity Boys volleyball team. Lancers playing in their last regular season game of this spring 2022 season. Lancers 3-13 this year. Winchester Sachems in town. They've got one game left in their regular season, but they have had a very successful campaign so far. 16-4, looking ahead to some playoff action as Julio Santana gets a kill for Lawrence. Sachems took set one 25-15. Sachems took set two 25-10. Lancers trying to extend this one out to a fourth set here. 2-1 here in the third. Here comes the serve from Schultz. Gutierrez to Bermudez. Sends it back to Perez. Here's the set to the far side. Kavanaugh. Santana to Bermudez. Now Gutierrez out of bounds though. 3-1 here early in the third. Another serve coming for Jasper Schultz, the senior captain. It's a nice dig there by Firpo. Bermudez tips it over. It's a violation against Lawrence though. (4-1). Here's Schultz. Perez with the dig. Sent out of bounds here near side though. And it's 5-1 here, 4-point lead in set three for the Sachems. Here's Schultz. Tremendous serve as it's tipped out of bounds by Lawrence. 6-1. And the Lancers are going to call timeout here in set number three with the score Sachems 6, Lancers 1. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media, folks. We'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools website on any browser and on any device. Just head on over to lawrencepublicschools.org. Currently featured, LPS hosted English classes for its multilingual parents. The girls softball team recently held its senior night. And photos from the SLEE's Got Talent Night. That's right. The South Lawrence East Elementary School held their talent show, and you can check out some photos from that event. You can read about all of these events and so much more at the LPS homepage. Just head on over to lawrencepublicschools.org. Here's the serve from Schultz. It hits Miguel Perez. Might have been going out, but he couldn't avoid the serve in time. And Schultz will get back to work here with the score 7-1. This one goes well out of bounds. And Fernandez will come back into the game for Lawrence High. 5-point lead for the Sachems here, 7-2. And Jordy will serve. Right-handed serve comes up short. Side out. Sachems will serve. Up by 6. Sam Walsh-Cook, the middle hitter, the senior, with a right-handed serve. Out of bounds though. Lancers get a side out here. 8-3 here in the third. And Santana sends that one out of bounds. 9-3, 6-point lead for the Sachems. Lubomirski back into the game, and he's going to serve for Winchester. Serve is up and over. Firpo to Bermudez. Gutierrez. Good job by Lawrence to send it back. Now to the far side. Firpo to Perez. And Guerrero gets it over for Lawrence. Here's the set to the near side. It's Kavanaugh. Bermudez to Gutierrez. Here's the set to the far side, blocked by Lawrence. Gutierrez and Guerrero teaming up over on the far side to get a clutch block, keeping the Lancers alive here in the third. Score is 9-4. Gutierrez with the serve. Here's the set to the near side. John Key gets the point. Number 3 on the near side. Now Kavanaugh gets ready to serve. He's a senior, he's a captain, he sends it over. And Perez can't come up with the dig. Here's Kavanaugh again. Gutierrez tips that one out of bounds over here on the near side, 12-4. As the Sachems lead by 8 here in the third. Serve is over Firpo, the first touch. Now Bermudez back over to Firpo on the far side. Schultz. And Gutierrez pushed that one forward, but nobody home to send it back over for Lawrence. 13-4. Winchester leading. Here's the serve. Guerrero right up the middle, gets the point for Lawrence High. Nice offense by Guerrero. Lancers get a much needed side out. It's 13-5. And David Bermudez, captain for Lawrence, getting ready to serve. Right-handed serve, up and over. Great serve, it's deflected back, an ace for Bermudez. The Lancers needed that. 13-6, the lead is cut down to 7. Here's Bermudez. Sends that one out of bounds, far side. Side out, and Winchester gets it back. Here's Bermudez looking up the middle, tipped back by Winchester. Schultz, Gutierrez, now Bermudez looking for Firpo, but it's blocked. Good defense there. Great defense by Winchester to get the block. It's 15-6. Here's the serve from the libero, Mahoney. Tipped over by Lawrence. And that's going to be a carry against Winchester. Side out, the Lancers will have the serve. It'll be Perez, the libero number 19, to serve for the home team. 15-7 the score. Sub into the game for the Lancers is Joaquin Felipe. And he's going to serve for the first time in this game. Gets a round of applause from his teammates. Here's the set for Schultz. Out of bounds, and the Lancers get a point. Felipe will serve it up again. (15-8). Here's Felipe with the serve. Out of bounds here near side. Quincy Moore, the senior number 11, gets ready to serve for Winchester. Firpo with a good dig. Inbounds. Winchester's Schultz gets the kill. Here's Moore. Gets it over. Bermudez tips it. Violation though for a double hit. And Castillo called for the violation. 18-8, 10-point lead for the Sachems. This is Moore. Tipped back by Gutierrez. That's a good serve there by Quincy Moore. Even Gutierrez was impressed by that serve. 19-8, the lead up to 11 here in the third. Winchester leading 2-0. Firpo with the first touch, but it falls between two Lancers. 20-8, it's a 12-point lead. Here's Moore with another serve, comes up short though. (20-9) as Firpo gets ready to serve. Nice serve, right-handed, up and over. And Schultz couldn't come up with that one on the far side. Lancers now within 10. 20-10 the score. Here's Junior Firpo, clips the net. Near side, Jamie Watt. Gutierrez to Bermudez. That's going to be a carry against Winchester. Sam Walsh-Cook called for the violation. Lancers within 9 here. That one is deflected back by Winchester. The Lancers on a little run here. It's 20-12 after another nice serve by Firpo. Lancers within 8. Trying to come back here in the third set and extend this out to a fourth, but Firpo sends that one out of bounds. Jonah Barry comes into the game and he's going to serve. And Jet Nugent also comes back into the game for Winchester. Here's Barry. Firpo to Bermudez. Santana, but a violation for a double hit against the Lancers. Back to a 10-point lead for the Sachems. Thomas Kelly, the sub, comes into the game for Winchester. Here's the serve from Barry. Bermudez with the set, looking for Gutierrez. A nice block, though. Jamie Watt with a great block. 23-12. It's Barry with the serve. Gutierrez and Santana both going for it. One of them gets it over. On the near side, Nugent off the bench with a nice kill for Winchester. Match point here, 24-12. Sachems trying to clinch the victory. Here's Barry with the serve. Bermudez to the near side, Castillo. Set to the far side for Winchester. And Winchester can't keep it alive. It gets caught up in the rafters. The Lancers still alive here, 24-13 the score. It'll be Fernandez to serve here with the game on the line. Winchester trying to clinch it. Here's Nugent. Bermudez to Gutierrez, who tips it over. Lancers still alive. Nice kill there by Aiden Gutierrez, number 1. And Fernandez ready to serve again. 24-14 here in the third. Up the middle, and that's going to do it. Thomas Kelly with the kill. And Winchester clinches the victory, They improved to 17-4. The Lancers end the regular season with a record of 4-13 in the first set, 25-15. Second set, 25-10. Third set, 25-14. And the Sachems defeat the Lancers here in Lawrence. Congratulations to the Lancer seniors on a great season. Their senior night comes to an end after a 3-0 defeat to the Sachems. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us here on LPS Media. For my producer, Mr. Luis Lopez, my name is Jay Oza. Thanks for joining us on LPS Media, folks, and we'll see you next time.